Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We are back doing another Dominaria Intermediate Swiss Draft League. Alright, so probably if it was a PTQ, I think the pick would actually be Gideon's Reproach. This card has been really good in the format, but once again, we're going to attempt to build the Mishra's Self-Replicator deck, because I think this card is actually really sweet if you can get it going. Because you create one, and then both of those can create tokens, so it's pretty sweet. Really like this card, and I want to make it work. I think Triumph of Gerard is a great card too. And Blink of an Eye, Fungal Infection, the Spider after that, and I mean the rare is fine too. But let's take the Replicator. Keeps us open too. Oh cool, Forebear's Blade, that's a fun one. Also a Blood Tallow Candle in here. I really do think this card is actually very good. Really strong. So I think I'm fine taking that over the candle. Nothing else too terribly exciting in here. I like the candle a lot, but we're going to take the blade. This card is good. This card is really good. Vigilance, Trample, +3/+0. Granted, it's a little bit clunky, but just a great value card. Gives you some reach. Torgar, Famine Incarnate. So you have to sack creatures to make it cheaper, and then you make player lose life. It's not bad. There's also the Wall, but even though it works with Replicator, it's not the best card. Best card is probably the Sphinx. There's also Call the Cavalry, very good with the blade. But Sphinx is a pretty awesome card. I don't think we need a big blocker. So, take the Sphinx. Alright. So, I'll take Servant, fits in with our Replicator theme, but Artificer's Assistant does too, and it's just a flyer. I probably want the Assistant. There is a Fiery Intervention though. Some removal. It's probably the removal, honestly. There's certainly relevant artifacts in this format as well. Forebear's Blade included, but also a cool way to take care of Helm of the Host, which is not a card to be trifled with. Alright, here, Keldon Raider, which is actually pretty good. I never play this card either, but I think it's good. But I love the Acolyte too. Just a huge Windgrace Acolyte fan. Orcish Vandal's kind of cool with the theme we're doing, but there's also a Sorcerer's Wand, which we're in the right colors for, or we've picked cards in those colors, but I don't know if it's right. I think Tolarian Scholar's probably higher in my book than I initially rated it, mostly because, like I said, I think 2/3s are actually very good in this format. I'm probably fine taking the Acolyte, actually, over the Raider. I know I just said I never take Raider, which is true, but I really like getting the flyers, and Acolyte life gain is just, this card is just very good. Been really impressed with the Acolyte. We'll just be mono 5 drops. What do you think? Alright, Urza's Tome does fit in with what we're trying to do, but Sulphur Falls is a free card. We've just been past all the dual lands, but that would let us splash if we go down that path. Otherwise, like I said, Tome gives you some Replicator value. It's a fine card. I'm fine taking the Tome here. And Sentinel is actually pretty sweet with Replicator too. No, it's when you cast, never mind. I think we'll take the Tome over the Sulphur Falls. I'd like to make Historic work. So, Valduk. We do have a Forebear's Blade, no auras. It's kind of cool. But it is also historic, so maybe we want Valduk over Opt. Okay. That's fine. Just creating a 3/1 with Forebear's Blade every turn is pretty cool. Okay, we can take the Assistant. Otherwise, Short Sword. Short Sword is yet another card to work with Valduk, but Assistant flies. Good, really good with the blade. I'm going to take the flyer, I think. The Assistant. With the historic value. Alright, immediately rewarded. We'll take the Short Sword now. And we've got a nice little brew going here. So, the Champ or the Relic Runner? They both thematically kind of fit in with what we're trying to do. I think the Relic Runner might fit a little bit better. Because we're probably not going to play auras. Champion's pretty cool. It's got trample too. Becomes a 4/4 with the... Maybe the Champ is better. I'll try out the Champ. I'm interested. Alright, got the wall back, which is actually fine. Okay. Befuddle versus Lightning. Lightning is going to be good against Saprolings. Befuddle is cantrip trick though, which is pretty cool. Never played it, but it can't be bad. I think we'll take the Befuddle. I'm going to try it out. Okay, I'm actually going to take Vandal here. I think it makes sense for us. Alright, Lava Runner. And that's it. Alright, pretty successful pack one. We have Aerial. What? I want to play Aerial. Jeez. Pretty good cards in here. Aerial's definitely the strongest, but I might just take another Fiery Intervention. Probably be okay with that. There's our Approach. And a Drake. Drake flies, which is good. I think we'll take the removal. Squee, which is a legend. And you can it actually goes infinite with... That's pretty sweet. That's really cool. Time of Ice is super good too, though. And it also works with Replicator. Squee could come back. It's not a very good card. I think Time of Ice is certainly better. And like I said, it works with all of our historic stuff. So I'm going to take the Time of Ice and hope that Squee comes back, because Squee is really cool with Replicator. I'm just glad that they both work with it, but Chronicler would be fine in here too. We could get back some interventions or a Befuddle, but we'll take the Time of Ice. It makes sense for us. So, nothing super exciting here. A lot of 5-drops already. Could just take the Goblin, but we don't have any kick spells. I mean, Rescue... It's okay. I don't really want to play the Gateway. I think maybe we just cut red. Passing some really good cards in here. But we are, at this point, we've got a plan. We know what we want to do. So we can take another Short Sword. Servant is another creature, but we'll take the Short Sword. We've got the Champion of the Flame in Valduk, so I like it. We got a cool theme going. Okay. So we could just take Opt. Not the most exciting pick, honestly, but kind of helps the whole thing come together at some point. Allows you to run less creatures, too. Getting another Champ of the Flame is nice. We're going to do that. Now that we have 2 Short Swords and a Forebear's Blade, I'm liking it. You put a Forebear's Blade on this thing and it's what? 6/3 trample vigilance? It's good. So we could take the Wanderer or another Befuddle. We'll take the Wanderer. Makes sense for what we're doing. Been pretty impressed with it. So now we can take the Relic Runner. Also makes sense for us. Don't really need to splash anything. We'll land a sap for 2 or more mana. Okay. Yeah, we'll take the Runner. Could take another Tome. playing multiple seems wrong, but we do have quite a bit of historic. I don't really think that we need this with one saga card. We could take the lightning, actually. Yeah, the lightning makes the most sense. We're not going to play 2 tomes, and lightning could be a very valuable, at the very least valuable, sideboard card against Saprolings. Unwind definitely can be valuable. Probably don't need a fire elemental. It's whatever. This deck is cool. This deck is very cool. I don't really want to play the Goblin if I can avoid it. Or the Lava Runner. But, so we're going to need some creatures, but we can definitely make this deck come together. I missed that pick, sorry. We got a rescue, but there wasn't anything in there, so you guys did not miss out. I think we're just going to let this flow. We're going to let people get the cards they want. We'll take the red card, though. What a gift. We get a Relic Runner. That's, like, perfect for us, too. That's cool. Great. Alright, here is most likely Fight with Fire, which is an absurdly strong card. So we're going to take that over Drake, Servant, Lance, Raider, Scholar, Naban, which we don't need. So very, very happily taking this Fight with Fire. We'll put it up in the 9 mana slot, because that's what I want to pay. Cool. Time of Ice number 2. Sold. Nothing else in here we care about either. Actually, we might wheel the Arcane Flight, which would be, once again, absurd with our 3 little dudes. But we'll take the Time of Ice very happily. What? Yeah. Thank you. Hopefully we'll, I don't know, I'd play Constructor, Relic Runner, honestly. But, wow. Wowzers. That is a good one. 2-headed giant too? Just another bad dude? I like it. Flame of Kel is playable. So is Run Amok. But hello. This deck is sweet. Voldeck number 2? Really? Otherwise, Aether Glider. Let's do a historic count. This is pretty important. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Jeez, and this will be 10. Yeah, we're absolutely taking this over Glider. It's not difficult. So we could take Adela's. I think we do. Actually, never mind. I guess we gotta take Siobhan Fire. Adela's is really good. Even if you have no wizards, which we pretty much don't. Oddly enough, since we're in the wizard colors and have 0 wizards, which is kind of funny. But this card is great even without it. I like it a lot, but and it's historic, but we're definitely taking Siobhan Fire. Okay, I love Syncopate. I think Sentinel is actually kind of cool because we have some legends you can save with it. But Syncopate's great. Just a really great card. I think Raider would be fine too, but we're going to take the Syncopate. So I could take the Arcane Flight because it works with Voldeck and Champions, but we probably just take the Memorial because we're already going to have to make cuts. And I don't know if Arcane Flight would make the cut. It could, but with 2 short swords and a Forebear's Blade, I think we're good. We're going to take the Memorial, which is really good. So, Servant, which technically has synergy with, I don't know, Replicator, Tome. But we could take the Raider as well. I like 1/3s. I think we'll take the Raider anyway. I think Raider's good. Curator's Ward. I don't don't know. We don't need any of this, I guess. Phoenix is actually decent, but we're taking the runner. It's very thematically what we want to do. Getting the flame back is cool. We could take the run amok, but I'm actually going to take the flame. I don't think it's... If a red source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, deals... It's kind of cool, especially with Blade Wing. I'll take it. I'll take it. Got a servant anyway. Jeez, this deck is sweet. Alright, cool deck. So, first things first. What can get cut? I think easily we can cut the Vandal. We can cut an Opt. Probably going to cut Run Amok. I think it's good, but we've got a plan. We got a plan. Probably Befuddle can go. I still want the Syncopate. A ton of Historic in there. Did I even remember to count these as Historic? I'm not sure I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wow. This deck is sweet. So we can cut another creature. I might cut the wall anyway. Probably cut the wall. I'd rather have things that can kill my opponent and wear equipment better. It drops us down on historic count a little bit, but I'm okay with that. I may drop the Flame of Keld too. Kind of want to cut the Servant, just because even though it's historic, which is good with our stuff, it's not really relevant to the rest of our deck. Otherwise, I could cut the Flame of Keld or Urza's Tome. We have a lot of historic, though. Tome can be some good card advantage. But I've got to make some cuts here. I got to make 4 cuts. So, Flame of Keld and Servant might be both on the chopping block here. I don't like cutting 2... Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of cutting 2 historic cards, but we still just have plenty. Maybe the Tome does go too. I don't like it. What's our historic count down to if I do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Still have 10 if I do that. Maybe the Raider has to go too, but that brings us to 13 creatures. We're starting to get low at that point. I probably have to cut a spell, and it might just be the Syncopate. I don't like cutting Syncopate. I think it's a great card, but I like having removal more, and I need the 3 equipment to make these champs and the Valdek just really strong. So, probably run it like this. I like this deck a lot. Very, very cool deck. Alright. This is it. So, more red than... Let's make sure we get that Memorial in there. More red than blue. Probably just do... Yeah, we'll probably still do 9-8. So, something like this. Because we need the blue on turn 1 and 2, so yeah. I like this deck. This deck is sweet. Very cool. Where's the 9 mana thing? Yeah, way up here. Yeah. Okay. Alright, here you have it. Cool deck. Blue-red non-wizard. It's pretty unusual. Alright, here you have it. We'll see you round 1.